I wonder why you clicked on this video. You're looking for the best games of 2025? Well, let me tell you, you're not getting it. I'm kidding. Right into the video, guys. Now, up first, we have Murderers vs. Sheriffs, which is a game that's almost like Rivals, except you have a knife and a gun from Murder Mystery. There's all kinds of team battles you can do, like 4v4s, 3v3s, 2v2s, and 1v1s. Now, this game is really popular, but that's just because it's really fun. So if you're interested in Murderers vs. Sheriffs, go ahead and check it out. Up next, we have Super Doomspire, which is obviously inspired by the classic game Doomspire, or Brick Battle. I don't exactly remember what it was called, but it's inspired by that. You're able to buy different weapons, which is why you can currently see I have a different sword, and they all do different things. There's also emotes you can use to troll your friends, and there's all kinds of game modes that you can go through. So if you haven't, go ahead and check out Super Doomspire. Alright, next up, we have a game called Payday. Payday is pretty much a robbery game where you go on a heist with your friends, and in some missions the goal is not to get caught, and in others the goal is to get caught and just fight your way in. Now, the game might look a little bit confusing at first, but it gets easier and it's pretty straightforward with the instructions and everything. But if you get caught, the police are gonna start coming in waves every now and then to try and kill you. You're able to get revived, but I'm pretty sure there's like a limited amount of times you can be revived. There's all kinds of maps you can choose from to do different robberies. Some are just mainly stealth entirely, and then others are not so much. There's multiple different types of gadgets and gear you can get for your character, which can be used depending on the map or type of mode you're doing. Next up, we have a game called Fighting, and it's a very underrated game. Like, look at the developing that went into this. But if you're interested in PvP type games, then I would definitely recommend this game. It's pretty fun. There's an assortment of heroes you can choose from, and the tutorial's pretty straightforward, so you'll understand what to do. Yeah, this is a really fun game. It only gets around 700 to 1,000 players, and it's not a very old game. As you can see, yeah, it's pretty chaotic. There's all kinds of abilities you can use. This game is pretty difficult for new players, though. Definitely does take some practice. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Fighting if you just love fighting people. Next up, we have Dummies vs. Noobs, which is a tower defense, not tower defense actually. That was completely wrong way to describe it, but it's pretty much a wave defense game. There's like 4 or 5 different classes you can choose from. All of them are needed for completing each wave because they all just do different jobs, and they also have a bunch of different abilities. Pretty much in Dummies versus Noobs, it's the dummies versus the noobs, but you're on the dummies team. The noobs are the NPCs, and they are very OP. I would definitely stay away from the cloakers, because those guys will just one-tap you if you get too close. Pretty much there's a bunch of waves just until you die, unless that's wrong, I'm not too sure. It's better to play with your friends, mainly because it's a multiplayer game. Without any more yapping, let's get right on to the next game. For the final game, we have Lost Kingdom Tycoon. Lost Kingdom's pretty much your average tycoon, except you're able to kill mobs and you're able to grind for resources. Now that I think of it, it's not your average tycoon, but it is a really grindy game. There's all different types of armor that you can buy, and the only way you can get armor is by breaking trees and mining resources in the mines. But yeah, this game is really grindy. You want to collect gems so you can get chests and such to get better gear, and when you're starting out, you're definitely going to want to start breaking some trees to get some basic materials. Now you'll see the red boss logo in the center. You do not want to go for that right when you're like new to the game. But yeah, this game is really fun. I would say it's a good grinding game. One of the grindiest tycoons I've probably ever played, but yeah, it's really fun. This game averages around like maybe 50-ish players, but if you're interested in grinding games like this, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, if you want me to fix my upload schedule, comment fix upload schedule, or just something like that, because I definitely know I need to fix my upload schedule.